Today, we're heading up to Lee Canyon, just 45 minutes from Las Vegas, for music on the mountain. Cool air, live tunes, camping under the stars, and some epic camp cooking with a brand new camp kitchen gadget. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Well guys, it has started raining. Oh yeah, look at that. You wouldn't think that they were endangered. This is spot 75, guys. This is actually really nice. What's up guys, welcome back to another episode. Today we are heading over to Lee Canyon, Mt Charleston area, headed to music on the mountain, listening to live music, hang out in some cooler weather, and then we're gonna be camping out over at McWilliams for the night. We're running late as per usual, so we gotta hit the road. You ready to go, Rio? All right guys, let's hit music on the mountain. All right guys, made it to Lee Canyon. The weather out here is so nice. It's about 70 degrees, perfect. Music on the Mountain is a perfect summer escape at Lee Canyon, featuring free live music by great bands, surrounded by cool alpine air and stunning views. Bring a blanket or lawn chair, grab some food and drinks from the lodge, and enjoy the vibe with friends and family. It's dog friendly, super laid back, and a great way to beat the desert heat while soaking up the amazing tunes in the mountains. And it is dog friendly out here, guys. Lots of pups around. Got rained on earlier, but the rain has passed. No, it's a dead mouse. Stop rolling around in dead mice. No, she's fine. That's why you got that Starlink, right? Starlink. Guys, say hi to YouTube. Bro. Hanging out at Music on the Mountain. We are walking back to the truck and we're making our way to camp over at McWilliams. Let's go. So we found this spot like super last minute, like 2 days ago, like 3 days ago or so when we decided to come up here. And I think someone had canceled like a whole stretch of days, but we're currently at spot 75. So a little bit smaller, but bathrooms are right there. We got a nice little pathway over here, and yeah, it is gorgeous. So let's go ahead and get set up. We are cooking with something new tonight that I found off Facebook Marketplace. Let's get it set up. So we got the Blackstone Adventure Ready 17-inch Blackstone. Got this off of Facebook Marketplace for about 40 bucks, so super good deal.
Smell like it. Some warm blood.
Good girl, Rio. It's very quiet on this side of the loop.
Thanks.
Go ahead. spot 75, guys. Not too bad. No neighbors on this side. We do have someone on this side, but otherwise we got all this behind us, and it's quite nice back here. Very peaceful. We're definitely not in the party loop. It is very quiet on this side of the campground, so yeah.
No data, no drama.
No data, no drama. Nice. Alright guys, well camp is pretty much all set up. Got our water system here, just a 5-gallon jug that we can easily restock with a automatic water faucet thing. I got to set up the bed still, but we're probably going to sleep that way. I got to get it out of bunk mode and move things around, but got everything set up here. Got the Blackstone set up. Let's convert this from bunk mode over to full bed. I was missing another light. Here it is. Alright guys, so we got the bed all set up. We're going to be sleeping on that side because it's just a little bit quieter, honestly, we've noticed, versus sleeping on this bigger side. Sometimes you can really hear like the flaps moving and stuff, but that side, you're able to open up the window so it allows for some good airflow. Yeah, I don't know, it's been a little bit cozier that side, and we are level, so we can sleep on that side. Usually depending on which way we're sleeping or which way the truck is oriented, we'll kind of sleep with our head at the highest point. That way, you know, you don't get any heartburn or anything like that. But yeah, so bed's all set up. We're gonna get this closed just in case there's any mosquitoes out. We're also gonna put our little humidifier pack up here. Wow, it's like right there. Oh, it's your speaker? Carly's talking back to the birds. Oh my gosh, someone's talking back. Who is that, Rio? Got the fire going, got camp all set up, so we're just chilling. We're a little hungry, so we're gonna get dinner going. So tonight we are making my rendition of a chopped cheese sub. So let's get our ingredients. Never made this before, but it is part of my cookbook. So we're gonna see how well it turns out. Grab our ingredients here. All this. And we brought our little soft cooler because we're only going to be out here for a day, for a night, you know, so we really didn't need anything. Didn't need all the fancy bells and whistles, you know. We are making a Italian hot chopped cheese. I made chopped cheeses before, but this is a little bit of my own rendition. So here is our ingredients. We got some ground beef, we got some hot Italian sausage, we got some bell peppers, some onions, we got some tomatoes that we're gonna add to the end. We're gonna shred up some fresh mozzarella for it, and then some white sub rolls, and then some shredded lettuce with it as well. So let's get chopping. Oh, that's great. I did not wash this. Let's wash this real quick. Wow. Carly just brushed the dog and got another dog off of her. Show it again, babe. Ridiculous. Whole nother dog. I can literally smell it. So we're doing 1 whole pepper and 1 whole onion. All right, let's start cooking. This is only the second time I'm using this Blackstone, so hopefully everything turns out well. But I ended up finding this off of Facebook Marketplace for 40 bucks, so great deal, because normally this is about 120 bucks, and it came with the grill cap and everything you need to get it set up. The only complaint I have with this thing is that it is a little bit heavy. It's like 40-ish pounds, so not the most portable, but definitely having the Blackstone, the flat surface cooktop, I think is definitely going to be a fun addition to the camp kitchen. We're going to throw this up, get it warmed up, and get the onions going and the meat. So we're actually going to do a mixture of hot Italian and this ground beef, which is 93.7, just to keep it a little lean, you know. But we're going to cook both of these and get them shredded up here. We got this on like a medium high. And one trick that I have is when you put the meat on the burner, just let it sit, don't touch it, because then you can get a little bit of a brown on there and get a little bit crispy bits on there, you know. So just let it sit. We're going to put some seasoning on here, onion powder and some garlic powder on it. We're also going to do a little bit of this Kinder's prime steak black truffle on it as well, just to give it a little bit of little pizzazz here. Oh no! I'm so sorry. And if it's easier, go ahead and pre-mix all of the sausage and the beef ahead of time. That way, when you put everything on the griddle, it's all ready to go. So you don't have to go and mix it up and anything. So we're gonna get this browned and then cook up the onions and green peppers. I separated the beef. We're gonna keep that burning on that side. We're gonna get the onions going. Do like a tablespoon of garlic in with the onions. And I was really only supposed to use like a pound of meat in total, so half a pound of ground beef, half a pound of Italian sausage, but I ended up just cooking both of them. So you can cut this in half if you need to. So I used 1 pound each, but definitely cut it in half if you don't need that much. All right, so the onions and peppers are all sauteed. Let me just try a little bit of the pepper here, make sure. Oh yeah. All right, onions and peppers are done. I think I had them sauteing for about like 6 minutes or so, but we're gonna mix everything together now. Get everything really well mixed together, and then we're going to season it just a little bit more before we put the cheese on. And we're also going to get the buns going. Baby, you want to butter some bread? Oh, you know what I forgot? Mayo. Whoops. That would have been good to add with our sandwich. So don't forget some mayo, y'all. This is smelling good. We are going to add some W sauce to this. Oh my God. Just a little bit. We're also going to add a little bit of Italian herb. Give this like a little bit of Italian kick. And we're also going to add some red pepper flakes. Give it a little bit of kick. Let's mix. And we're going to turn it down. Oh yeah. Hot. Oh. Need anything? Salt, pepper, garlic?
Mayo.
I know.
Okay.
And we're going to be shredding some fresh mozzarella with this and using the yellow Kraft cheese. I put about half of the meat away because we're not using all this meat. Kyle and Steffi were supposed to be here for dinner, so I made too much. But, so I put about half of it away. So we're going to go and cheese it. We got the buns going and they're getting toasty, but we're going to get the cheese melted on this. Carly shredded some fresh mozzarella over there. Hook it up, baby. So we got some fresh mozz. I'm going to throw this on top. Hook it up with the yellow cheese. Thank you, thank you. We'll do two slices of yellow Kraft. And hand me the little cover. Nah. Oh, we can actually put that back in the fridge. Let that do that. And we're just gonna let this melt. Prep our buns, and oh, we also need to cut up some tomatoes. Just need a few slices. These are some juicy tomatoes. Alright. So we're gonna put a bed of lettuce and tomato at the bottom, and then throw our meat and melted cheese on top. So let's assemble. So we can properly wrap these, I'm going to put them in parchment paper. Alright, you should definitely put some mayo on this first, but I don't have any, so we're going to layer it with our veggies. Got some iceberg lettuce and some tomatoes. Layer on both sides, throw some tomatoes at the bottom. I will also salt the tomatoes, salt and pepper the tomatoes. Let's top off our meat. All right, take a look at this. Oh, super nice and melty. Ridiculous. So the reason why you want the parchment paper is so you can kind of like bring everything together, you know? Flatten this a little bit. We turned the burner off on the grill, by the way. Oh, Rio's gonna love that. So what I'm gonna do now, we're gonna wrap this up like a little burrito, just to keep everything in it. Oh, that's hot. And the key is you want to let this sit for like a couple minutes, just to let it like come together in a sandwich. So let's do number 2. So this one, the bread already broke, so I'm just gonna assemble on top of it. But again, just a bed of lettuce, our tomato, and some salt and pepper for the tomato. You always want to salt and pepper your tomato. It just brings out the flavor a little bit more. Coming over here, scrape up the rest of that delicious cheese and meat. Wrap it up like a little burrito. A little bit hot, but this step is definitely well worth it. So give these a couple minutes, we'll cut them in half. All right, it's been about a couple minutes, so let's cut this thing in half and see what we're looking like here. Oh yeah, look how steamy that is. All right, I'm gonna cut both these in half. Should we just share one? Like, nah. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's try a little taste test here. So the other reason why you want the parchment paper, it just kind of keeps the sandwich together, so makes it a little bit easier to eat. Gives a little holding area. Oh, that mixture of like the Italian sausage and the beef, so good. But cheers, guys. I would say I would definitely add maybe like an extra cheese layer or two, but oh man, that's good. Oh, baby. So I'm testing out this recipe for my cookbook. So all of the ingredients and all my measurements I'll leave down in the description below, so you guys can have a little sneak peek of this cookbook that I'm working on. Christmas is what I'm hoping. But we were originally going to do like Philly cheesesteaks, but honestly, I love me a chopped cheese because I don't really like biting into steak in a sandwich. Like if I bite into a sandwich, I want it to just like kind of be an easy bite. I don't want to have to like gnaw down on like a steak piece. So that's why I prefer chopped cheese sandwiches over like Philly cheesesteak with like cuts of steak in it. But man, the hot Italian sauces on this, good. I would definitely just add maybe an extra slice or two of cheese. What do you think?
Mm-hmm. A little mayonnaise.
A little mayo. We were missing mayo, so don't forget your mayo. We also brought some Tabasco, some like Chipotle Tabasco, which this stuff's really good if you guys have not tried that. Here, open the cap. I'll throw some on mine, see if it's any good with it. So this is like a smoky and bold Chipotle Tabasco. Figured this might be, you know, pretty like a nice little additive to it, you know, so. This is my second meal on the Blackstone, and loving the Blackstone, guys. Super cool. It is not like the most portable, I will say, though, because it is pretty clunky and lunky and giant to be able to fit in your truck, but for $40 on Facebook Marketplace, you can't go wrong. No complaints there. Really good deal, so great buy. And so we were over at Music on the Mountain earlier today, hanging out with some friends. It was a great time. It did rain on us a little bit, but overall the band was really good. Everyone was really nice. Lots of space, plenty of parking to get out there, and I don't know, it was a great time. So highly recommend if you guys are looking for things to do to get out of the heat. So, but we're gonna go eat dinner, guys, and hang out by the fire. Our fire is still going, so that's good. But we're gonna finish up dinner and get back to you guys. You ready for bed? Real, lay down. Lay down. Good girl. Good girl. All right, we'll be back. Oh, that's how we get the dog up there. Carly's just really strong. Hungry, though. She's like so content. Night night, Rio. Okay. Good girl. Good girl. Hey, you. Let's make some coffee. Well, we didn't get rudely awoken with the sun this morning, which is nice. Usually out here, we gotta rush out of the tent because the sun is beaten down and the tent is automatically 100 degrees inside. So we lucked out today. We got some clouds in the sky, so it's super nice out right now. Everyone's walking their dog, so Rio is on alert. But this is spot 75, guys. This is actually really nice. We have no one behind us, no one to the side of us, and we only have the one neighbor on this side. So just a really, really nice campsite. Super, super quiet last night as well. So just really peaceful. And we got really, really great views of the mountain over here as well. So just gorgeous out here. Really close to the bathrooms as well. And the only complaint I have is that with our neighbor, our only neighbor on our left, is our picnic tables are kind of like right next to each other, so you're not super, you don't have a lot of privacy, but overall, just a nice campsite. So spot 75. Good morning.
She's a mutt. A little bit of lab, husky.
Alright guys, we've just been hanging out, enjoying our coffee. Let's make some breakfast. I figured while we have the Blackstone out, we might as well go full bore and make some breakfast burritos this morning. So I pre-cut all of our ingredients just to make it super easy, because I know how we are in the morning. We are lazy people. So we're just gonna get the Blackstone warmed up and throw all of our ingredients on. Got scrambled up some eggs, we got some onions, peppers, we got some potatoes that we've already seasoned up. For our meat, we got some chorizo and some turkey bacon. So let's get this going. Keep going. There we go. And there we go. So now we're on like a medium heat. Throw some oil down. So we got some diced onions and some peppers that we've already pre-made. Also got some potatoes all diced up and everything already. So we're gonna get these two going first. It's like the crumbled chorizo though. Nothing crazy. Try not to. Scoot these guys over and get our onions down. Probably a lot of onions, but oh well. Whoops.
How many burritos are you making?
Sorry. Probably should just used half of that, but it is what it is. Alright guys, getting everything cooked here. Got the turkey bacon on. I know you guys giving me crap about having turkey bacon, but we're trying to stay snatched out here. Taking the peppers off. We could probably throw that to the side as well. Get some chorizos on there. cut that up. I guess we can just layer it on the burrito. I'm browning up these taters really well. Probably good. Oh my gosh. Leave it, Rio. Oh man. Okay, let's see here. Yeah. Whoops. Alright guys, so with our new Blackstone, I also bought like this pack of all the possible utensils that you could need for the Blackstone. So this big bag here comes with like pretty much everything. So a little scraper, multiple spatula things. It came with a press and some cleaners and just pretty much everything you need. Tongs, little scrapers, all the different sorts of scrapers, everything. So great deal. This was only like 27 bucks. Came with everything. Also came with the lid and some of the bottles for your water and your oil. So really great deal. All in all, I think I spent 60 bucks, 60-ish dollars on everything for the Blackstone. Oh, minus the case. I did buy a case just to make it easier to carry. So that's what this big thing is. And this was about, I think, 25 bucks, but this is well worth it because you can also store a lot of the other stuff that you need for the Blackstone. And it just keeps everything together because like the Blackstone came with a lid, but the lid is detaching, so you can like take it off whenever you need to. So it's not really like the most easy to carry thing around. Having the bag definitely helps though. Well guys, it has started raining again. It rained on us yesterday. It's raining on us again. Luckily, I felt like the rain was about to come, so I put down the tent and I just started getting everything put away real quick. So we're ready to go. We're still waiting for these potatoes to finish up in the Blackstone and get these burritos assembled, and then we'll probably just take them to go. But for the most part, camp is all put away. I don't know if this rain's gonna last very long. It's just gonna be hanging out. Mixed some of the green peppers and the onions. Getting these eggs cooked up here. This is the first time I think we've ever had to cook out here in the rain. Where are we? Alaska? Alright guys, getting everything mixed back together here. The rain has stopped temporarily and the sun is out. We ran out of propane, had to replace it. The sun is coming out, it's getting hot now. I don't know what is happening. What is this weather? Got the tortillas loaded, put some cheese at the bottom, and we're gonna wrap these up. Should we just share one? Wrapped them up, and we're gonna give them a little toast here. I'm gonna get this extra burrito filling on the side. Save this for later. Breakfast burritos are done. One long moment later, because our propane was running out. All right, we're just gonna share one for right now. We're gonna cut the bigger one. There you go, bud. Let's see what this cross section's looking like. Not bad. Carly got the Cholul's, and while we eat, I'm gonna get this grill cleaned up. After you scrape everything down, we're gonna throw some water on there. Turn this down. Oh, sun's coming out. All right, guys, trying this breakfast burrito here. Oh yeah. That chorizo. Mm-hmm. Thank you, baby. Cholul's. Yep. Alright guys, we're gonna get cleaned up, get the Blackstone ready to go, finish up breakfast, and we're gonna go walk around camp. We told Rio we would take her on a little walk, so okay, tiny squirrels. Chipmunk. I guess when we were here last time, we did the Michelin star carbonara. If you guys haven't seen that video, link down below. But when we checked in with the state park guy, he was saying, or national park guy, he was saying that these chipmunks, I think, are endangered, which is kind of crazy because last year when we were camping out here, there were so many of them like around the campsite that you wouldn't think that they were endangered, but I guess these little chipmunks are. So they say to, you know, go slow whenever you're driving through campgrounds so you don't, you know, hit any one of these tiny little chipmunks. I did notice this year we have not seen that many. Last year there were so many, but this year we've barely seen any. I think I've maybe seen 2 while we've been camped out here for the day. And usually they're everywhere, so something's going on with their population. Some donkey scat. And dog scat, okay. All right. The endangered chipmunk. It's a Palmer's chipmunk. But if you guys have not done Music on the Mountain, definitely check that out. I think they're only doing music up until, I think, the end of August, beginning of September. But definitely check the dates. But they also have a bunch of other things that you can do, like yoga, mountain biking, of course, and froth. And one more thing I was actually going to mention. I really enjoy this loop, this like last loop out in McWilliams. There's just not as many campsites, and so the bathrooms are not as run down, and it's a lot quieter on this side of the campground. So the bathrooms here, surprisingly, have been very, very clean for, like, you know, the last 2 days we've been out here, so, or last day. So bathrooms are really clean, facilities are really clean, the campground's very quiet, so highly recommend this area. So if you guys are ever looking around, spot 75 is where we were just at. We just passed another spot, which is spot 71, which has it's pretty private, and they don't have any neighbors, so that's pretty cool. The only downside of 71 is that you are right next to the road, so you do get a little bit of road noise for people coming up to Lee Canyon. But otherwise, this very, very last loop, we really like it. But thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks.